Hello students, welcome to week 1 of the Fundamentals of Chemistry Lab. This week our focus is on learning the scientific method and laboratory safety. You will complete 2 labs this week. Lab 1 provides an introduction to the process of conducting science. You will be introduced to the scientific method. This is the method that we will be implementing as we move throughout the lab course. By the end of this week's lab, you should be able to identify independent, dependent, and control variables, create testable hypotheses, present data, perform unit conversions, and identify the number of significant figures. Lab 2 will provide an introduction to safe laboratory techniques. Safety should always be first. Each year, as a part of my job, I complete several hours of safety training to ensure that I conduct my research in the safest possible manner. At the completion of this week's lab, you should know the following: the safety equipment you need to conduct the experiments, the laboratory safety rules, how to properly handle chemicals, and how to respond to accidents. In order to navigate to this week's lab assignment, select Learning Modules from the course menu and select Module 1 from the left-hand menu in Brightspace. Each module in this course has the same structure. Start each module by reading through the module overview. Once you have read through the module overview, select the heading entitled Module 1, the Scientific Method and Lab Safety. Here you will find the learning objectives and all the resources you will need to complete the week's lab assignments. A module lab guide is provided for each module. This lab guide provides clarification and tips for completing the week's lab activities. The lab guide is a PowerPoint presentation that provides important information and clarifications on the lab exercises and assignments. Once you have reviewed the lab guide, you are ready to move on to the module's labs. For each lab, start by accessing the lab manual and familiarize yourself with background information for the week's lab. Once you have worked your way through the lab manual, you can access the lab experiments. Be aware that some labs may have more than one experiment. Remember to read through the entire lab protocol before attempting to conduct the experiment. Also, on the module page, you can find all the links for assignment submission. This is the checklist of our Module 1 assignments. Participate in the Module 1 discussion board, Getting Started. Complete Lab 1, Introduction to Science. Complete the post-lab activity, Design an Experiment. And complete Lab 2 on General Chemistry Safety. If you have any questions on lab protocol, please post to the General Forum discussion board or email me. I am here to help you safely and successfully complete the course.